look good. So
yeah.
that's what I'm going to be looking towards today as well.
Yeah, I think the bottom lane is the question mark. Of course, everyone knows that there is a going to be a newcomer to the AD carry role potentially next week. But that hasn't happened just yet. Having a look at the stats, Gen G with a 7-0 record are of course going to have good stats. It's just sort of how that one goes. Damwon Kia though, looking at theirs, really remember. So will be good to check in a more, more actually here kind of way. Of course, watch them play a lot. As this is going to be your roster, no changes just yet. Expecting to see them next week. But Damwon Kia not looking like their World Championship selves, or their summer selves, right? Even looking,
not even.
Spring selves. So in spring, they also still looked strong.
Yet, we saw some hints, right, of the mistakes that were going to plague Damwon Kia that have been plaguing them both in MSI and during summer.
Yeah.
There were hints of it, but it was nowhere near. That's why it was kind of surprising to see MSI on one hand, where we were all like, wow, they really dropped off. And that's understandable if you're going to it
in and kick his head off, or something like that, as that's a big giggle out of Showmaker. Maybe laughing at the fact that the Renekton was banned away, as there is the Callisto ban against Ruler, one of those things that you can't let through. And now let's have a look at the first pick. I'm not expecting jungle to be locked in here, although they could. Okay. Because I kind of thought that Clid would go back to the Volibear. Has Gen G been playing much dive recently, Chronicler?
One could say so.
I believe they have, as Varus is going to be the last pickup. So going to let through the set for the moment.
Well, dumb one.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, so in a normal situation, I would say I really don't think the GEN deserves the type of rarity, but Ghost
is Braum's best friend, as we know. You were talking about proccing the concussive blows. Definitely,
it's such a classic. Remember when that was like the bot lane you had to beat?
Yeah.
Good times. Except when you had to play into it. This is not surprising. More surprising is he made it through the draft this far.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty. Although, I mean, this is looking like we're going to have Set versus the Lucian, which is not going to
be fights, gotta be careful.
Teleport is going to be channeled from Rascal, flashes out from Damwon Kia. They want to allow Khan to get ahead as there's the Zenith Blade. Oh no, BDD out of position, gets lit on fire. The rest of Gen G trying to get on over here. BDD will be taken down, and the first blood goes over to Showmaker as well. As the mists go down, Khan finishes his teleport, also trying to go invisible yet again as he flashes away. He's burning down with the red buff, but the potion is going to cancel it out. Flash forward from Rascal, but doesn't find anything. And now Clid at 100 health. Beryl chasing behind him. Ghost picks it up with a 4th bullet as BDD's teleported back in to go again. This is just ridiculous. A double kill for Ghost. And Damwon Kia, this is exactly what they wanted. Even gets the cannon. Glorious stuff.
Wow. Well, the bot lane's looking...
Okay, Face Break is going to be available as Showmaker looks for it onto Rascal, doesn't quite get there as BDD. He's roamed up. Canyon's here as well. Haymaker comes out. Showmaker, remember, does not have the flash as Khan. He's going to be taken down. Noble sacrifice here from the top laner of Damwon Kia. And they don't win the skirmish.
What is happening, Atlas? We're 6 minutes in and we've had 4.
Yeah, there's the equalizer onto Canyon. Paranoia comes down as well. It's a really, really dead Diana. The punishment, just beautiful from Gen G.
Gen G reading the map state so well, and this is, again, this is the payoff from having BDD have Brio, because you know why they knew that Canyon was there, because of the ward.
And look at all of the vision, look at all the vision that Damwon Kia had.
Yeah.
And Clid just walks past all of it, and now they're looking to try and dive Khan as well, as he is going to get feared, but Rascal's going to take a lot of damage. Yep, that's going to be the trade. Goodbye, double buffs into the net.
Sneak away some objectives, Rascal.
Yeah, gets on over. As in goes Canyon, actually. Showmaker's going to move on through. Good fear back, as there is the flash showstopper, and Rascal is mega dead. He does have flash, but he's not going to use it intelligently.
Yeah, thought they wanted to make something happen there. BDD and they're both buffing up, but none of that. And Mario, it just gets you a lot of plays being set up here.
Oh yeah, cleared. Counter gang positioning, doesn't have the equalizer, but the Flamespin is still going to do a whole bunch of work. Teleport's coming down, as that's going to be the first reset. here for Khan. Can he actually make it work though, as there's the Blast Cone, courtesy of the Infernal Rift, as Khan's going to dive on top of BDD. A lot of damage down here as Ghost was looking to try and trade back, but Ruler turns up in the nick of time. Okay, Curtain Call comes down, finds Cleared with a couple of these bullets as the last one, pretty close to BDD, but he was out of range. The Showmaker's on the top side of the map, minding his own business. Can't just stand around here for too much longer, as there's the equalizer, in they go, Solar Flare is good, stopwatches have been employed as it's somehow the set that takes the Dragon. Damwon here in the back of this pit, Showstopper comes in as the Varus just doing so much damage in the backline. Eventually he is taken down, as Showmaker and Khan make their way out. Oh man. Okay, so advantage goes over to Damwon here when it comes to the Drake, but they lose one extra in the fight.
I think that's a trade you take as Damwon Kia, but man, this series is delivering so far, because this game is crazy. We see both teams really not wanting to give each other any space. Showmaker, as you pointed out, I want to see how he's doing except the Dragon, because that doesn't make that much sense to me.
It went down to 13 health, and then I think, you know, he or something.
In the brawl, he'll find a way to get it done. Big there, and that was, I think, one of the reasons why the fight was not as favorable for GEN as it could have been, was that Ruler, he didn't have his second item finish yet, right? Like, no Mana Mune yet, is still stacking it as well.
Yeah.
Because you pointed it out very nicely, the arrows aren't doing quite as much yet. And that meant that when Damwon actually went in, it was in a considerable more favorable state than otherwise could have been expected. As they're the one who pretend they want to go for this, but it's immediate initiation come through. Find Rascal here, who's like very ready for the flash over the wall, which is really nicely done, but this does leave Ruler open. Now we see why Set is a fun champion. Doesn't really get to do anything, and yeah, this current call from Ghost.
That ain't the one you want.
Now look at that.
Yeah. It's stunned up as Ghost trying to make up for the situation, flash out, but not going to be enough. Paranoia comes through, and oh my goodness, the stopwatch denies so much right there. Incredibly high value as Khan looks to come in. Gets a bit angry, and this Viego is in a real good spot at this point in time. Has a level advantage, I believe is possibly the high. It all comes back to the doing of things, Chronicler. As speaking of which, Showmaker finds himself the face breaker. Good Zonyas from Cleared, but I think he's not out of the woods just yet. There's the big punch. And Beryl looking to try and limp out of this one as well. Khan is huge in that backline as Showmaker flashes forward and dies. It's not exactly optimal as Heartbreaker gets Khan into the backline. My god, the Viego does so much work. That curtain call is going to work, but he has to actually hit some bullets. Doesn't manage to do so as Khan picks up one reset. Canyon will look for Rascal and has the help of his team. Yep, that's a very dead Nocturne. Now Ruler trying to run away from Khan. The flash forward as the ulti comes down, and Ruler, yep, decides to hit him with his Prowler's Claw. That's going to kill him, unfortunately. And now Khan is just running away with this game. He's an absolute monster.
Wow. I am so impressed with what Damwon is showing you, because this is a team that we are doing that on the GEN, providing supportive fire. It's fine.
In goes Beryl. BDD's gonna have to flash away immediately. Good Glacial Fissure as Beryl uses the best item. Now the Paranoia comes in, but they're not going to be able to save their Leona. Rascal, this might be overly optimistic as Fly gets in there as well. Ghost in the backline doing a bunch of work right here, but BDD as well, getting some things done, but now the resets come forward. Khan is just massive. He's got a big old door that he's holding as well and having a good time doing so. And now this curtain call looks so much better. That shield bow ain't shielded nothing as Khan gets another reset, turns into a Lucian as well, and Ruler, he's all by himself, and I think that they're just going to lose the game as Canyon almost flashes over that piercing arrow, which was pretty cute. And I really like the Monk and W Yuumi as well as, yeah, Khan's going to kill Ruler once again. No. No. Yeah.
Oh, the rewards are reaped for Damwon Kia's amazing early game.
Indeed, they found the skirmish that they needed, and they kept doing things. That's what we have to take away. The Nexus dies, Damwon Kia gonna take game one against GEN G. It is, of course, a best of three. GEN G have an opportunity to bounce back, and now they can get on their coveted red side. Remember, only one victory on the blue side.
Looking at a 1-0 lead for Damwon. Wow.
See whether they can continue making the moves as, yeah, Khan topping the damage for his team. Ghost doing not a whole lot. But, I mean, it's the life of a GEN.
오케이 노플 노플 나 초식했거든 나 초식했거든
아 이거 별로 안 좋아.
얘네 다궁다 빠졌어
레오나는 죽었어 일단.
오케이
빼면서 하자. 높은 못 빠졌어. 어때 어때?
날라왔고 얘네 궁다 없어 얘네 궁다 없어
안 보여.
들어가볼게 나 초식 한번 쓰고 얘네 궁다 없어 얘네 궁다 없어 진이 캐리할 만한데
딜 잘하긴 했는데.
진 터트골 열면 될듯
예 루시안 노플 루시안 노플 루시안 노플.
루시안 노플 루시안 노플
예 거의 열면 안 돼요. 예 노플 노플 대시 없어 대시 없어. 나이스.
나이스
딴 건. 미드 가면 끝나겠다.
나 피었죠
야 웨이브 웨이브. 바로 또 축으로 지우는 거 막아야 돼.
야야야 오빠
아 너가 타줘야 돼. 너가 타.
야 누가 집 막으러 가봐.
동아 형이 잡겠다
이겨.
마비 아 죽었어
내가 몸들게. 위에부터.
어휴 마지막 맞춰서 다행이다.
나이스.
나한테 궁다 잡네
나이스 웬일. 와 뭐야 이거. 나이스. 나이스.